Hello, welcome in everybody. This is the second half of your APL semifinals. The Aegean Hawks taking on World-Class Premier in this semifinal. We should be kicking off momentarily. A little bit of rain tonight, so I will be your cameraman, your umbrella holder, as well as your color commentator, and I will be joined shortly by Mr. Matthew running play-by-play for me tonight. But again, we will be back shortly with the kickoff to the match. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please, if you could drop a like, if you could subscribe, share it to your friends, whatever you got. But we will be back momentarily. Thank you. All right, welcome back everybody. I am joined by, again, like I was saying, my main commentator here, Mr. Matthew. Hello, Mr. Matthew.
Hey Josh, good to have you all with us. Josh, appreciate all the work. Josh and I are standing up here in the rain. There is lightning and storms coming, so we will see how far it goes. But we do have an excellent game. We just got word that the Yinzers pulled off a 2-0 win over Los Toros tonight.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so Yinzers are awaiting the winner of this for the final. Again, we want to send out our heartfelt condolences and thoughts and prayers for the Yinzers family and community, especially the family of the young man that passed suddenly, unexpectedly this week. We were so sorry to hear that. A win by no means compensates for that, but we're happy for that community to get a little joy in a very sad time. So folks, we are looking forward to whatever we can get in tonight. We will do our best to call out names and numbers. All of our material is already pretty wet. So we have World Class in Navy working right to left. Have the Hawks working left to right. All white with the black socks. Rain is picking up as we speak. World Class trying to get a little possession established. We are on turf, so we'll get a true playing surface, but we'll be watching for players potentially slipping. Players not happy with the ball that was being used. Banged out. Will be a Hawks throw, but we think they're just gonna send it back, yep, to World Class. Very classy move. Ball played long. Talking to the Hawks coach. Biggest thing for him to worry about and for players to take care of is the speed in the attack for World Class. But this Hawks team as a whole is a very pacey team. So he feels good about his team speed, but does want to watch the pace coming from the forwards. A night like tonight, you really want to get off on a good foot. You really want to get that first goal in. Ball played up over the top. We see that ball skipping. Makes for tough plays for keepers. That one handled pretty well. The communication we are getting from the league is that they're going to want this game to be played in full. If we have lightning, we will take a 30-minute break. If that lightning strikes after 9, looks like the game would then be postponed, but probably would be brought back. But that will be the league's decision if and when that happens. What we're seeing on the forecast is that there are storms and lightning coming for sure from 9 o'clock. However, if we would get through to 9, we actually have a chance. From 9 to 10, only saying 35%, but lightning is in the area, expected until midnight. So we will be watching and maintaining that. Certainly if we see lightning, the game needs to be postponed. If it's within an 8-mile range, it's also supposed to be postponed even if we don't see it. So we're monitoring that up here from the booth. We hope a good many of you were able to join us tonight. Josh and I are up here. We almost have the total number of fans matched. 2 of us to 3 of them. So we hope and assume some of you are watching at home. World Class getting into the attack. Got it down this left flank. Being closed in. Plays it across. Finds his man at the top of the box. Oh, defender comes nicely. The Hawks slow it down. We have our first whistle of the night. Have a well-experienced, excellent officiating crew tonight. We have Kofi in the middle, Michael E out here on the outside, Forrest S on the far side. Kofi was part of the excellent crew last night that handled that Virginia Dream, Virginia Revolution match. About 1,000 folks present for that game. Another over 600 with us on the broadcast. Dream, of course, winning 2-1 and winning the EPSL South Division A regular season title. This is the APL semi. Again, winner will face the Yinzers. Game scheduled for next week. Then this was supposed to be the night and location of the final. Oh, cross. We'll get back to that. Ball coming across. Hawks got a good opportunity early. Just gets knocked out. It'll be a throw-in going to world class.
Good chance there, just good center forward play to take that down at the front post and just fizz that across the box. Just unfortunate no one was able to get there for the Hawks, Matt.
Yeah, I agree, Josh. Just a little bit in front. Was banged with some good pace to get through. Just a little bit too much. Interesting to see with the weather, wet conditions. Either team's really able to establish possession. Hawks ripping a bullet there. Nice defensive play. World class. You see both teams immediately going into the counter. Again, this world-class team with pace up front. Defended, oh, nice little outside of the foot flick to the keeper. Not able to maintain possession. Gets it in, finds his man, top of the box, has it. Has some support, out to the left flank. Got 3 players making run, looking for a little chip, far post. Just goes out of play. Those little touch balls are among the hardest things to play on nights like tonight. You've got a wet foot with a wet ball on wet turf. Trying to be too cute is not usually effective.
Yeah, it's never really going to go off how you're playing into with that one, Matt.
Now, a lot of times on a night like tonight, banging the ball center mass with some power on it is a little bit more of a secure option. Or if you can just keep passing in possession and find a pass into the net, into a corner. World class back into it. You certainly see their idea here. They want to get it, get in the counter attack, find the pacey players up top. Hawks are a little bit more of a patient squad, looking to knock it around. They do find some avenue down the wing. Clearly a foul from behind, tactical foul. Ingrid Kofi, known to be really pretty patient, tries to talk things through with players, not one quick to go to cards. That tactical foul might have drawn cards from other refs. He's going to try to talk players out of it and keep behavior, and especially early in a match. As a referee, that first card you give establishes the tone of what deserves a card the rest of the game. I've seen refs kind of pin themselves into a corner and having to really give cards the rest of the night for every little thing that comes up. Great opportunity. Hawks have 5 players making runs, far post. Go with the right foot in swinger, on goal, headed across. I believe that was a defense or header. World class, showing a good bit of patience here on the back. They do lose it. Hawks will try to knock it around. Find some space. Gets that long shot, another block. World class team showing early on they're really willing to get their body in front of shots. And the attack, world class now getting some players. Get a 5-on-4 advantage. Find some speed down the wing. He's just able to get it, but the wet turf just can't maintain balance. Plays it out. The Hawks, they're probably going to slow this down. They're in a 2-on-4 situation. Slide it across, getting some other players. Now into a 4-on-5 attack. Trying to beat his man, gets it onto his left foot, curling it around. A little far outside, not quite enough curl on it.
Good idea there, Matt. I know with the slick surfaces, sometimes you just want to get a shot on target. Maybe a mistake happens with some of these wet conditions, but it was always tough testing the keeper from that distance, and especially trying to get that curl from that left foot.
Yeah, Josh, to your point, if he's able to hit that with pace as he did and that curl and get that on, that's a tough ball for a keeper to play tonight. So I think both teams exactly are going to want to do that. Get what they can, get it on frame, look for a rebound. Even if the keeper plays it well, most balls are going to be carried out very few things are going to be caught cleanly on a night like tonight.
And very good keeper in the world-class premier goal as well, Kofi, as well as the main official, same name, but I believe he's just 17 in that world-class premier goal. Very young man.
Yeah, serving his team well. No foul. Good little battle in the corner. Foul now called. World Class winning the initial one, not getting it. Again, this is a ref that lets the boys play, gives them some little bit of room. I'll be interested to see, Josh, which team adapts to that quicker. The team that gets frustrated and wants every call isn't going to get it, and is going to find themselves more in laying down, complaining, while the ball's still moving. World Class into the attack, plays it out, ball headed out. We hear the defender yelling at himself here, but you got to clear it out. As coaches would say, next ball, next ball. We are here at Langley High School, folks. Really nice, fairly new turf field that they have. Nice little stadium. Good fight on the left flank. That's already proven to be a good battle. Player kind of high load. Ref says nothing. Throw into the Hawks. The Hawks already showing a propensity to want to play down that left flank. If they're able to get that and get it in, they're going to have 2, 3, 4 players attacking the box from this right side. Now they're switching it down the right side. Coach showing a nice little bit of touch himself there. Nice step by World Class. Hawks in possession. Oh, he had a little bit of lane, Josh, there. If he could have gotten that down. Great piece of defending last minute, saving what could have been a promising attack.
Yeah, World Class managing to stifle almost every Hawks attack here. We'll have to see if this will hold on for the rest of this first half. It's been mainly Hawks in this World Class Premier Final third, Matt.
Yeah, the Hawks have definitely dominated possession. But you see, when World Class gets it, it's an all-out counter-attack with speed. So all it's going to take is one mistake. The oldest argument in all of soccer, Josh. Player got the ball. He did get the ball first, clearly, but then, especially with the wet turf, slid through, took the player out. Official, give him a talking to. Simply getting the ball is not enough. So this presents a really good attacking option for the Hawks. They're going to be 30 yards from goal. Just outside the left post. So we'll see players lined up here on the far post, the near post to us. Josh, with World Class having everybody back in the box, back to your earlier point, this is me. I think I take this as a shot.
Absolutely. Just try to get this on target. If it's saved, drops to a few of your teammates there, and it can be bobbled in there.
Yeah, I think this is the shoot and crash option. World Class is defending with 11, so not much space. Exactly what he goes for, gets the shot. Oh, to your point, young keeper Kofi making a nice save. Handled that ball, ton of spin. It was dropping hard. Really hit well.
Yeah, it really shows how talented he is, being fouled there in the midfield. But how talented Kofi is, just being 17, and he's playing with, I believe, every single other player out here is an adult, if not 24, 23 plus.
Yeah, showing himself well. Good keepers are hard to come by, hard to find. Seems like some teams get 3 or 4 while other teams are looking for that one. Hawks able to get it cleared, but not quite out. Good little battle for it. Played up. World class coming through hard.
They're gonna need to keep doing that, Matt. Number 20 up top, Peter for the Hawks. He's gonna come deep to receive and try to link up with the wingers just to progress play a bit for the Hawks. But World Class have been able to step to Peter quite often every time he receives the ball.
Yeah, you see the World Class kind of going down, wanting the call. That was the case where the player yelled before even the contact. Referee not falling for that. World Class is spending a lot of time focused on the referee. That often can lead to some disastrous play. The players are going down every time there's contact. Then they're going to be out of position.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one thing coaches are not too fond of. You know, they want you to just control what you can control. You can't control what decisions the referee is going to make. Anything you're going to say is not really going to sway their decision making either way. Just might as well leave it as what it is and let the ref do their thing and let you do your thing.
Yeah. However, we have a world-class coach that's arguing every call, which tends to get the players focused on the same. So we'll see how that plays out. Back to Kofi, plays a nice ball. Hawks get it, but not able to keep it in. World Class quickly into the counterattack. Hawks now get it, looking for their own counter. Oh, plays a beautiful ball across. Still in a 1-on-5 situation, 2-on-6 now. Well stood up. Keeper yelling for him to turn. Find some space. World Class trying to get some players up in the attack. Well stopped and played out by the Hawks. Nice little bit of skill there to get it, kind of pop it up to himself and flick out the outside of his foot to center defender. Back to him, over and across. Long ball coming, up over the top. Has his man on him. No call. Ball played back. Folks, we will say weather-wise, at least momentarily, it's hanging in there. I mean, it's definitely misting and raining, but we're not seeing the storms yet. However, the wind blowing, Josh, it's a coming.
That did just start picking up.
Foul by World Class. Hawks go quickly. Have an overlapping run down the left flank. Chooses not to use them. Now hits them. Now an underlapping run. World Class, excellent bit of defending coming back. Ball loose momentarily. Hawks have it. World Class wins it back. World Class team definitely defends well in that second, third defender. And keep cycling back, helping one another. Nice step up by the Hawks. Bangs that well up into the bleachers.
Number 10 up top for World Class, I believe it's Dino Kamara. I mean, one of the better players in this APL league I've seen. I believe I've seen him score at least 3 hat tricks. I mean, it feels like every game I do for World Class Premier, Dino's up front putting goals in the goal.
We're looking for our first. We have a goal called tonight. Nothing as of yet. We're into the 19th minute. Hawks switching field. World Class doing a good job of getting players back behind the ball. Nice little defensive flick out.
It's been a good fight on either wing on for the World Class back line there, Matt.
Yeah, they're definitely holding up. Hawks a prominent fixture in the APL finals, hoping to get back there. And I believe both teams that make the finals will get an invite to the Summer Copa Series, the Premier Division. Both teams would probably enjoy that and take that opportunity if given. Last year it was the Yinzers that got to the final and lost a heartbreaker to Los Toros in the final minute. Oh, we get a quick shot. Nice turn and hit. So the referee called a corner. World Class does not agree, but the AR had called an offside. And for those of you at home, offside does not have an S on it. That's American football. So you can sound very intelligent to your kids and your team and fellow parents out there. It is offside. It is one player off one side.
Oh, good to know. I know Sir Cristiano Ronaldo stayed on side today for Portugal. He's able to help in that equalizer in the Nations League final.
That was a big goal for them. He is getting to the end of his career, but still such a fun, dangerous player to watch. All right, Kofi bangs one out right before midfield. One initially by World Class. World Class gets the second and the third ball. Does lose it. Hawks looking to get in the attack. Tariq getting on it. Also a Los Toros player. Chested out. That left flank, that battle we really think is going to end up being something. That outside back for World Class Josh is really holding up well out there. About the third time that he's won it and then drawn a foul.
Yeah, if you're able to just shut down one side of the field, force them over into this left-hand side, really make some of the thought process for this World Class Premier backline a little easier. But good win there in the midfield.
Yeah, this Hawks team definitely attacks up the left side more often, and they've just not been able to get it. Trying to break through there. That one's just banged out. Next ball mentality for the Hawks. Long throw coming in. Shielded well. Now they're trying to switch sides. Nice little flick up over the top. Oh, he takes a quick shot. We believe that we heard a deflection, yeah. So we will have a corner kick coming for the Hawks. Josh, you could hear that deflection off the defender from up here. World Class didn't want to do that one.
No, not at all. And I think that one definitely put a little fear into this World Class Premier backline. Peter got a good strike on that, and if it wasn't deflected, it was definitely going goal bound.
Yeah, as you mentioned, almost the entire game's been played in the Hawks offensive, World Class defensive end. But again, this World Class team loves to counter at speed, at pace. So we're watching. In-swinger coming, oh, just banged up over the top, kind of outside and over everybody. World Class in it, looking to attack down that right flank. Ball did go out. We will have a throw in for the Hawks. Ball played through, flag stays down. Here's our guy that's on it. Oh, we have a goal. Just what we've been talking about, folks. Quick into the counter. Exactly what the coach was worried about. The speed up front. as Josh mentioned, our man up front scores and scores well, scores often, showed great speed, banged that just off the inside of the far post. And at the just into the 25th minute, we have a goal and we have a 1-0 lead for this world-class side.
I mean, fantastic finish there, Matt. I thought it was just going to sneak wide, but just kisses off that inside of the post. Gave the keeper no chance.
Yeah. Finishers in soccer are the hardest thing to find. Lots of great players, lots of guys can strike a ball on goal. But those guys that can just play under pressure, just find the right spot. Another nice attack at speed for the Hawks. Potential foul coming. No, well defended. Hawks defender, I believe that was Treek, was just a half step behind, especially on wet turf. We were looking to see if a foul was coming. It did not. And he was able to just usher it out. World-class forward, knocked it out of play, and goal kick coming out for the Hawks. Misplayed, stolen, slid in the middle. Oh, and we have a goal. So quick. This world-class team just so explosive into the attack. Goal kick was played out. Defender just took a little bit of a hard touch. Closed in. Forward grabbed it. Was able to just slide it across. Immediately. Just so quick into the attack.
Very disappointing for the Hawks there, conceding two in such quick succession. Definitely enough time here to get back into it, but down 2-0, 25 minutes in. Definitely a long mountain to climb back up.
Yeah, that is Dino, number 10. That's just shown himself to be so explosive, so dangerous. We have the foul coming out. Dino gets on the first one, slots at far post. Second one, does all the hard work, wins it, and immediately slides in the middle. Finds his man wide open for the finish. Kind of an easy finish after the hard work was done. We were only given first names, not trying to be disrespectful, but that was Jonathan, number 8, with that second goal for world class. They're busting through. Oh, go for a long one. Keeper handles it really nicely. But again, not a bad thought or effort by any means.
Definitely injected some life into this game, Matt.
Yeah, it's picking up for sure. Some instant offense. All right, Hawks looking for a chance. Not able to equalize, but trying to get back in. Oh, bangs a shot nicely, but hits the side netting. Kofi putting up his hands as if to say, I didn't touch it. The other gentleman in green, different shade of green, agree. So we will have a goal kick coming out.
Yeah, covered his near post very well, Kofi, but definitely a scary strike there coming from the Hawks. Keeping it low on that slick surface, could just sneak in, but again, good coverage at that near post from Kofi.
Hey, next 5 minutes, yeah? Next 5 minutes. Next 5 minutes. Paddle.
We're here with the leaders, man on the ball, Ahmad for this world-class team, saying next 5 minutes. Excuse me, I believe that is David. Numbers in these jerseys not the clearest. Handball, Hawks will look, trying to exploit that left flank, haven't been able to make anything out of it yet. Nice little touch. Ball played through. Ref definitely letting things go here a little bit. knocked out by the Hawks. We saw the world-class player busting through. Momentum. Hawks player got in his way. Kind of sent him flying. But it went up into the attack for world class, so it was allowed.
I do know that that is at least number 9 JoJo coming on for world class premiere there on that left wing. And him and Dino have great link up in the front line for world class.
Yeah, and Jerry, number 21, coming in as well. Tariq coming off for the Hawks. Headed nicely through. Player went down on both sides, initially for world class and then for the Hawks. And then Peter really argued that, kind of got in the referee's face. Nothing you ever really want to do as a player.
No.
Take your case once, get out.
I feel like either way.
Trying to be patient, but you just can't allow that to continue.
You're right, good point. And I feel like Peter might need to get a second glance at that. Maybe I do, but I feel like he went down a little easy there. But we're gonna restart here for world class at the back line.
Hawks down this left flank.
Great challenge.
Well won, yeah, by the world class. But back to the Hawks. Hawks showing a little bit of urgency. It's off our referee. There'll be a drop ball to the Hawks. Trying to find Cisse, a well-established player. Played pro with Maryland Bobcats on that Arlington squad in the UPSL that's so strong. He's out here in the flank. Really dangerous player if they could find him. He's got some space at the moment. Instead they go for long ball, looking for Peter. That's Phil Vestergaard, 17, big defender. Here's Cisse on the ball, in the box, slides across, tries to find Peter, not quite able to. Cisse does hustle back and win it. Vestergaard slides it across. John Eugene there. Able to win it, back to Vestergaard, slides it back out to Cisse. Oh, nice little flick, is able to maintain it, goes with the spin, gets a push. Free kick coming for the Hawks, about 40 yards out. Vestergaard, big target, now heading into the box. John Eugene looking to bang this in. Oh, great outswinger coming in. Hawks get on it. Keeper tried to play it. Of course, there's an argument, but gets through. Play continues. Ball slotted in. The flag did go up.
I think the center back will be thanking his lucky stars that offsides flag went off, Matt, because 2 yards out put that right over the top bar.
Yeah. Their players getting pretty testy. Young Kofi mouthing off pretty good to the referee, but he just kind of calmed things down.
Just about 11 minutes left in this first half. Hopefully tempers seem to calm down a bit as this first half closes.
Yeah, I think we all believe that with it being a semi, it's going to crank and not not calm. So we'll be looking for that. (16) Diego now into the match for World Class out here in this left back. Ball played across. Complaints for handball not given. Benny Kita trying to slide that up for Peter. Or just Peter O for the rest of the night here. Diego playing it. Hawks looking for it to be called out. Referee says no. Played in. A little bit of hugging going on. Cisse on the ball. Ball one. Cisse going down, but JoJo won it cleanly, the ref says. Slotted up. Trying to find Dino. Dino now gets it. Phil Vestergaard stepping up. Big, strong center back. Excellent player for the Hawks there with the man bun in the back. Slotted up. Peter O on it. Oh, finds his man on that left flank. First time, slide to the cross. Just not able to get it far enough out. Benny Kita trying to find Cisse. Great idea. He thought Cisse was a little closer. I think that pass came off his foot. Wet cleat a little bit, Josh. Not quite as solid as he would have wanted.
Yeah, let down to that great counterattack there for the Hawks. Just that final ball letting them down, like you said. I don't know if it was exactly down to the man, maybe some of these conditions, but the Hawks will continue to press these last 9 minutes.
Again, folks, if you've been with us all night, the Hawks have had probably 70% of possession, but World Class has 100% of the goals. And that's the only number that really counts in the end. All right, Peter O on it, finds Cisse back, sliding it back. World Class gets it, full speed into the counter. Finds his man down the middle. Oh, excellent attack. Badino coming. His man is offside. He used a speed move. Oh, what a fantastic piece of defending. Joey Danko came out of seemingly nowhere.
Yeah, if not for him, I think we're looking at 3-0 there, Matt.
I think so. Dino is just so quick. His fellow forward, Tayshawn Johnson, was offside, so he couldn't play him. He used a scissors move and then took off with his left, outran his man, and looked like that was going to be slotted in, far post, left footed. All right, corner coming in, hard low in swinger, off the back of the Hawks defender. Out to World Class, not able to keep possession, back to the Hawks. Henry Mordica into the game. Momentarily had it. Fight in the middle. John Fuquin fighting for it. Foul being called. Benny Kita momentarily arguing his case. Keeper doing a good job yelling to get him calmed down. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Otto trying to find his man, not quite able to. Looking for Cisse, not quite able to find him. Pato on it. Dino getting it. Quickly plays it outside. Well defended by the Hawks, Mordica. Hawks with a quick restart, trying to catch this world-class team more offensive. Love the effort that I see from this world-class team getting back. Known to be an offensive team, but they get back in numbers. And then when they counterattack, they go up in numbers. As a coach, you'd love to see guys on both sides of the ball, Josh, really getting into the play.
Absolutely.
Here we go, we have a chance. Oh, great save by young Kofi.
Huge save at that near post from Kofi. He got extremely big, made himself known. It's almost fully cleared here for world class. Stay with the Hawks. Fantastic save from Kofi there in the world class goal.
Nikita had some options, chose to take it himself. Didn't look like a bad option from here. We thought for sure that was going to be slotted in and be 2-1. Again, young Kofi in goal, only 16 years old. We really hear his voice. He is a leader on this team even at a young age. Comes across, Cisse in the offside position. Had that Josh come off the head of a defender, then he would have been allowed to maintain play, but since it came off his man, deemed offside. Folks, weather's holding up even, seems to be clearing out. Again, the forecast was if we could get to 9 o'clock, we might be okay. We are pushing that and things are looking better, but we know that this could change on a dime for us. Tino tackled from behind, ball was won, no foul. Banged hard up by the Hawks, maintained by world class. Gets it outside, gets intercepted. Out to Kofi. Oh, had a man making a nice overlapping run. Wasn't able to find him. Instead played it in the middle.
Restarted quickly for world class here.
Diego showing nice composure. Does end up giving it away in the end. Guys wanting a handball. Not getting it. Oh, Cisse plays it in. Finds Peter. Foul call. It's going to be about 25 yards out from goal.
Great opportunity for a left footer here, Matt.
Yeah, I think so. We see two players on the ball momentarily. Yeah, I have to believe that this ball will either be struck on goal with a left foot curling in or possibly driving it in swinger to the attackers on the back post. We have a 5-person wall here. Young Kofi doing a good job getting his wall set up. You young keepers at home, you set up on the near post, set up your wall. The wall protects the near post, then you go and cover the far post. Giving them directions left to right. Now Kofi sets up far post. Fantastic technique there to set up a wall, Josh.
Great to see his resilience with how young he is, but number 9 steps up here for the Hawk Strikes.
Just up and over, off the field goal post, down in behind.
Yeah, definitely hard from those shorter distances, having to get it up and over the wall and then dip down once again over or under that bar.
Yeah, Tayshawn Johnson took a good swing, hit it well. It did dip, but just not in enough time.
Just about 2 minutes left in this first half.
Yep, just into the 44th minute. Cisse flicking it up over top. Well won by World Class, but back to the Hawks. John Fuquin into it, slides it back. Phil Vestergaard gets it, looks to play it up, trying to find Cisse. It is flicked out by Diego. It'll be a throw in for the Hawks. Cisse trying to take it quickly. Can't believe that. Cisse going a little too far. Throw in for the Hawks. Can't believe that there's going to be much time added here, Josh. Referees on nights like tonight don't usually add much. We've had 2 goals, no long substitution, no long celebrations. Really no injuries to speak of. No altercations, so I have to believe center ref will call this pretty much on the 45, 46 minute.
Agreed.
Oh, the Hawks would really could use and appreciate a goal early on. Played in the Peter, back to Cisse. Nice little flick. Diego and the team thought that they had won the goal kick, but it does go out for a corner. Getting into our final minute here. See the Hawks pushing some numbers forward. World class going back. All 11 men now into the penalty area defending. Hawks with everybody within 40 yards of goal. A lot of bodies in front. Going hard, far post, but an outswinger. Initial head by the Hawks, trying to win the second ball. Not able to. Cleared out by World Class. Only the Hawks keeper there to play that ball on his defensive half. It was taken. Oh, and the flag stays down. Have a one-on-one situation. He flicks it in. We have a goal. Counter-attack is the word of the night.
Yeah, World Class absolutely know what they have up front. They just need to stay solid defensively, keep it out of their own goal, and hoof it up their top of the pitch. And like we see, Matt, they have the decision makers up front. These guys have been absolutely lethal in front of net tonight.
They have been. They've been clinical. That's Jerry with the goal. Flag stayed down. Again, this entire Hawks team had pulled up, didn't really seem to shift and adjust once the ball was lost. Goalkeeper for the Hawks banged it forward. It wasn't one, and World Class just shifts into high gear into the counterattack. Peter won it, kind of foot in the air towards a player. World Class arguing for the call, not getting it. World Class arguing the time. Cisse on it. Again, we thought they were going to be happy with 2-1. Cisse gets it. Brings it across on the ground. Oh, off the post, the deflection. Harry Mordica was able to come in and win it.
Very close opportunity there for the Hawks, just sneaking off that outside of the post. I don't think Kofi in the World Class Premier goal had it covered. Just watch that.
Well, it did take it, it took a deflection. Harry almost had, that's into Cisse in the box by himself. Oh, he would like that back. I think it kind of surprised them, Josh. It was thrown over everybody.
And yeah, I know we've said a bit to it already, but I know the conditions probably didn't help there trying to control that down and or taking that on the first touch, but would have absolutely been 3-1 there if Cisse was able to put that on target.
Yeah, Cisse being a former pro player, he'd be the first to tell you that's a ball that he should have. But great run, fantastic throw, got over everybody. Cisse came in from the right flank, dead center of the goal. Cisse on it, Shieldon taking a little bit of pressure. Pedro getting it. Double pressure, double team, going out off the Hawks, off Pedro for a goal kick.
Again, very good one-on-one defending from World Class Premier.
And there it is, Josh, our 2 whistles to end the first half. And a half possession dominated by the Hawks, but a 3-0 scoreline in favor of World Class going into halftime. The lethal speed and fantastic finishing by this Hawk squad, or by this World Class squad, proving to be really difficult to deal with. So Josh, final thoughts, and then we will go ahead and go to break.
World Class Premier just being absolutely clinical with their chances, Matt, and unless the Hawks change something drastically in the second half, get a goal quickly to open the second half, it's unfortunately looking like World Class is going to walk their way into that final against the Yins. But we will be heading into halftime just about 10 minutes from this break now. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you could drop a like, if you could subscribe if you haven't already. But again, we will be back momentarily. welcome back everybody. We will be kicking off in a moment for this APL semifinal second half. As you can see, world-class Premier have an incredible first half. Aegean Hawks looking to get something back quick here, start this second half, hopefully make this a match, but we will be restarting here.
Yeah, if you're looking at the scoreboard, it's not what you would think, folks. The Hawks with the lion's share of possession, not able to finish. World class, just continually going hard into the counterattack, getting in and getting shots on goal. So it's not been a game dominated by world class at all, but in soccer and football to you around the world, doesn't matter. Nobody counts passes. You don't get eighth of a point for every pass connected. It's goals that count and world class. Dino going back down, little dramatic. Likes to go down, likes to yell. Does get the call that time. We heard the Hawks halftime speech, basically saying, boys, what we're doing for the most part is working. We don't really need to change our overall plan. Just need to get back a little bit quicker defensively in the counter, and then we have to finish our chances. 3-0, certainly not easy to overcome, but doable. Again, it's a game where they've had the lion's share of possession. First 15 minutes is going to determine a lot, and the next goal is going to determine just about everything. Josh, if the Hawks get this first goal and get back into it, especially in the first 10-15 minutes, then it's going to be a game. You hear the argument over a ball 70 yards from goal going out of a play. So you can imagine how it's going to crank. But if all of a sudden world class gets the next one, goes up 4-0, then I think the fat lady could start warming up.
Start doing some vocal practicing. Yeah, I don't know if you ended up seeing that match the other night in the VSSL mat, but anything's possible to me now after seeing Blazers. Blazers coming all the way back down from 3-1 to win in the final minute 4-3. All goals scored in their second half.
Yeah. And that's against kind of their arch nemesis in the North Stars, which put the Blazers into the playoffs and the North Stars out.
Yeah, incredible match. Hopefully we can see some of the same fight here from the Hawks.
I was actually AR in the first time that they played in the VSSL earlier this season, Josh, when the Blazers beat them. And North Stars kind of yelled out at halftime, we haven't lost to these guys in 3 years. And that's twice the Blazers beat them. And talked to Coach Andrew about it today, and he was all smiles. Oh, there's a chance, there was a shot. That would have been the one to crank up the intensity, get it back. Tariq Kamara, great opportunity. Ball came across, he had to lunge, he still hit it pretty solid. But keeper Kofi able to get on it and secure it. But that's what we've been looking at all game. The Hawks are getting chances. If they're able to put one of those in, like we said, especially in about the first 15 minutes. 3-goal lead in soccer is pretty solid, but it is not insurmountable. Again, you have some games where a team's not even attacking and you just know 3 goals isn't coming. But this Hawks team has been all over them, just not able to finish. Sometimes you get that first one in and it really is the proverbial taking the lid off, Josh.
Absolutely. I think they, like you said, they've dominated every other aspect of the game. Possession, passes completed, chances. It's just that final third and putting that chance in the net has been their foul there for world class. But just that final moment in the attack has been the letdown for the Hawks tonight, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. David, number 7, going down. This world-class team does go down with flair, Josh. When they go down, arms flailing and screaming and twisting and really taking time. Hawk squad looking pretty frustrated with it.
Yeah, maybe trying to slow the pace of this game down a bit, but
yeah, they're in no hurry. This world-class team is definitely about gamesmanship, but they've got the lead and earned the lead, so they're gonna milk that. Coming in, Dino getting on it, just flicked out, back on it. Oh, nice little flick to the outside. That's our last goal scorer there. Jerry, that was able to win the corner kick. Now we see a world-class team. If you look at this, Josh, 6 of the 11 players in a more defensive position. They feel no need to push everybody going forward. Hard in swinger, nice and low, cleared out quickly by the Hawks. Is one. Our world class player goes down. No foul. That was Aiden that was knocked over.
great challenge on this near side.
Yeah, Jolie Dankoff, or excuse me, that was Ahmad in it.
I believe that's our first yellow of the match, Matt.
Yeah, might be our second. Peter was given that yellow.
Oh, yes.
Ref was very patient with him.
Yes, good point.
These guys are lucky that this is a gentleman that goes slow with the cards. We could be in the card 6 or 7 with somebody that was a little card happy.
Absolutely.
Ref doing a good job. Keeping composure. A lot of yelling and screaming. Just letting the boys be boys. Harry Mordika plays in. Beautiful ball. Oh, once again, the Hawks got on it. Once again, I believe that was Tariq.
Well done.
Made a fantastic run. Got on it. Unmarked. Did have to jump to volley it. Left-footed. If he had to do it again, might have wanted to wait and let it come across his body to the right foot to put it in. If the Hawks do not make this comeback, the conversation's just going to be about missed opportunities. As a coach, I'm sorry, Josh, you're trying to create opportunities, and coach has done an excellent job putting his boys in the right spot to do that. All right, Dino in a 1-on-3, but showing such incredible pace today. Goes for the long shot, tries to get it far post. Looks like it was covered, but you just don't know.
Yeah, we know he only needs a few inches of space to get his strike off.
Yeah, that's for sure. I do believe Franco Savastano was on that and had that if it did get to the inside of the post, but nice attempt. All right, goal kick coming out.
Get there, Jerry, get there.
Hawks down the flank. Both sides arguing every throw-in.
Gonna need something soon for the Hawks here, Matt.
Yeah, I think so. Banged up. Contestion there. Won by the Hawks. Phil Vestergaard able to get it, knock it outside. Cisse on it, but does lose it out of play. Throw in coming for world class. And folks, we will say weather-wise, it is cleared up and there's a little bit of a breeze, but rain has completely stopped. Again, our window is 9 to 10. So right now, take advantage of it. Certainly looks like we're going to get it in. But if there was anything that came now, that would probably do it for the night because storms are coming after. Henry onto it, plays it outside. World class, closing down. Playing it across. That's Jordan Gray with it on the outside. The Hawks back into the attack, looking for an opportunity. It was going to be off world class, but they saved it, kept it from going out of play. A little bit of a dangerous slide. Ref says play on. Slid across. The Hawks will regroup a little bit. Little bit of miscommunication. Again, this world-class team, so strong in the attack, so much pace, but they defend so well and valiantly. I mean, they're getting back and getting numbers back.
Yeah, they know what they've got in this lead. They know as long as they can put a few on the board, their back line will hold up for the most part.
All right, so a handball played through. Advantage was given. The Hawks still on it. Down the wing, slots it across. Oh, boy, looks like Tariq had a better angle on it. Peter played it going backwards and then gets played outside. Hit up over the top. It did go outside the lines, and it'll be a goal kick coming for world class.
Yeah, I think if Peter had another swing at that, he would let that drop to his teammate there. Like you said, I think he was just in better position there, but...
Yeah, I think a little bit of communication. Sometimes that's the struggle. When you're down, you tend to kind of try to do too much. And I think had Tariq been able to let him know. All right, Cisse, excellent job winning it. Ball stays in. World class on it. Excellently defended again. Thought Cisse was going to be able to slide that back across the middle. Peter was there making a run into the box. Excellent piece of defending. World class with 10 of 11 men behind the ball at this point.
Physical there in the midfield.
Yeah, without a doubt. Again, we knew what was at stake here. This is the semifinal. You know, the initials on the league don't really matter. When you're a player and you're going for a title, it may not be a World Cup or an APL or Champions League, but your final is your final. And again, this Hawks team expects to get in the final every year. And barring something miraculous, they will not be there this year. World class looking for a chance to put it away. You know, trying to bend it in far post. Hawks back in the attack, Cisse on it. World class team defending with just such veracity and speed. These teams did play a 1-1 draw in the first week of the season. Will be a throw-in for the Hawks after Josh, surprise, contestation from both teams on whose throw it should be. We do hear the world-class coach now focusing more on his guys, more on defending, less on the referee and the calls. Ball goes up over the top. Peter was well shielded off. Excellent defending. Comes back. Played across. Second defender there for world class as they've been all night. That was actually headed up by the Hawks. And then touched by world class. Went out. Okay, so the AR called the foul, not a, let's see. Yeah, it was a foul, not out of bounds, which is the AR's discretion. Slotted in. Oh, excellent head out by World Class. And ball out for a World Class throw-in. Falls to World Class. Little battle in the midfield. Throw-in's gonna go out for the Hawks.
Keep going, don't worry.
Late challenge coming in by Dino. Believe he will get a yellow card for his troubles. Yeah. Dangerous, kind of a late high challenge. I think one that needed to get a card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any malicious in that from Dino, but absolutely late and absolutely high, and
yeah,
like you said, deems a yellow for those two there.
Yeah, he didn't fight it at all. Sometimes you're just a little late. Okay, coming in, trying to drive this hard. Bunch of players in the box, both sides. Big Peter goes up for it, just goes up over the top. Kofi's able to knock it down in front. They able to waste a few more seconds. Josh, I love the rule that FIFA's put in as of the fall of this year coming. Keepers only getting 8 seconds once they collect the ball and get to their feet. And if it takes longer than 8 seconds, a corner kick will be awarded for the other team to keep keepers from wasting time.
Great rule. I love that they're continually trying to innovate these rules and stay on them. And if there's anything they can fix or change, you know, love to see that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be good. Right now it's 6 seconds, but the punishment is an indirect free kick at the top of the penalty area. And that is just such a dangerous opportunity.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that the punishment's not as severe means it will be called more often, and they do give them an extra 2 seconds. So it's something I think will be good for the game. Keepers are just masters of wasting so much time. Yeah. All right, the Hawks looking to get something. Trey Kamara gets on it, gets it to Peter O. Peter looking for some space. Does have Tariq Kamara back. Goes off World Class. Quick throw in by the Hawks. Oh, and just goes out over the top and out of play. You like the quick throw for the Hawks, but we always, with younger players, use the phrase, go fast, but don't be in a hurry. When players are in a hurry or when mistakes tend to be made. And that throw came quickly, but went out, and in the end is going to cost another 30 to 45 seconds of play. Kofi looking to bang one, gets it up. Phil Vestergaard's so good in the air, winning that, gets it out to Cisse. Down the line, cuts it in, beats his man Diego, gets it across. Oh, and then just banged high and wide by Salah Worried. Great thought, great attempt. With the ball bouncing, a wet ball, wet turf, was going to be a difficult opportunity.
Yeah, we could both see him waiting for that, just in that penalty area, but just when it finally came to him, just sliced a little bit above it.
Yeah, and he will come out in favor of Ryan Hall into the game for the Hawks. We are into the 65th minute, folks. So 25 minutes to go. So we played the first 20 minutes of the second half without a goal. And that really only bothers one team, and that being the Hawks. Josh, we thought that they probably needed to get the first one, 15, 20 minutes. being down 3, they gonna get one soon. They did find Hall out here. Oh, plays a great outswinger into the box. Oh, well deflected. Tree Kamara getting that one on goal after a couple previous chances. It wasn't able to. Kofi making an excellent save. The Hawks looking to go quickly with this corner.
Yeah, it's not for a lack of chances in this second half for the Hawks, just really unable to get past, first of all, Kofi, and or get clear-cut chances in the first half.
Henry Mordika sending a dangerous, low-driven ball, headed out, gets back to him, gets the left foot, bangs it hard, deflected out. Right into Jerry, hit him hard. Players asking for a handball, but the new jurisdiction coming from FIFA is if a player doesn't have a chance to get out of the way, a handball's not going to be called. Long throw into the box. Kofi making the save, but was definitely interfered with.
Yeah, extremely hard for goalkeepers. Whether it's a corner, throw-in, whatever type of set piece, putting it right on them as well as having a man on them. Just putting bodies in that area. A lot of traffic there, but Kofi getting stretched out here, hopefully okay. We know he's been a master of time wasting so far this match.
Yeah. A little bit on the dramatic side. He's clearly hurting, but he's going to milk it for all it's worth. Again, the final time is on the referee. I have to believe that this second half we will get into a little bit more stoppage time. 3 minutes of stoppage time was added in the first half, but we did have 3 goals. But we didn't have some of the gamesmanship that we're seeing this half from World Class. Up over the top. Oh, Dino in, one-on-one situation. Well defended. Vestergaard doing an excellent job on the dangerous Dino. Coming out here to Hall, tries to flick it up. Kamara fighting for it. Hall tries to double team. Excellent play by World Class. Deflected out. The Hawks asking for it. The referee comically saying, "Oh no, I appreciate your help, but no thank you." Jerry with a nice turn and flick forward for World Class. It runs all the way through the keeper. However, it's intercepted by World Class. Finds his man wide open.
Oh, he leaves it.
Dino was offside, left it. Collected. Oh, JoJo not quite able to finish. Really an excellent play. Dino was in an offside position. He's allowed to do that, stand there. He did not make an attempt at the ball, did not shield the view or the player. JoJo was the only one that kept going. The Hawks stopped and would have been the proverbial nail, Josh, had JoJo was able to finish that.
Yeah, I think to earlier that fat lady would have started singing, Matt.
We think we're hearing some pipes warming up in the background, Josh.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity to once and for all put this match to bed. But Hawks still narrowly alive here if they can sneak one as soon as they possibly can.
Yeah, we see Benny Keita and Tayshawn Johnson looking to sub. This is Johnson coming in. There goes Keita.
Hey, let's go, White, let's go!
Goalkeeper Savastano trying to really implore his team. We've heard some good communication from him, Josh, trying to keep things positive. Obviously a frustrating night for the Hawks. Oh, fantastic ball played over the top. Jerry's onto it, he's in a one-on-one. Nice piece of defending. Henry Mudika able to come all the way back and win that. Tries to play it down the line, it does drift out. Josh, we have to say that if Vegas had odds on tonight, that the Yins and World Class would not have been the final with the biggest odds on it and the most money.
No, I think odds for this match would have been pretty even.
Yeah, I think the Hawks would have been the slight favorite. I think Los Toros was probably a heavier favorite. Nice bit of defending, a little bit of extra shoulder to shoulder. Player was kind of ushered out. We have a quick throw by World Class with 2 players attending to the injured player. Still going. Dino down the line, trying to play Jerry. Jolie Dankoff doing an excellent job getting back. And then the ball kind of knocked out aimlessly. World Class able to collect it. World Class much more patient to kind of knock this around. Nice little bit of skill there. We believe that that's David. Up over the top. Jerry was on. Flag stays down. Mordika does an excellent job there. Oh, nice turn by Kimura, but excellent piece of defending there.
And managing to keep that between 3 Hawks defenders there, Matt. Incredible dribbling.
Yeah, Pato did an excellent job. Kamara made a nice turn, but Pato saw it, spun with them, did get it, and then ended up earning the foul, earning the free kick. Again, I feel like this World Class team, the defending is so underrated because the offense is so explosive. But it's their defending that's winning this game. Certainly they needed the goals and the finishes.
Yeah, it gives them an extremely strong foundation to set up off.
That was played by Junior, also a 16-year-old. It's World Class, has some young talent. Ball headed up. Oh, well brought down. Deflected out. Going out. That's Junior, our other young guy, him and Kofi. Sub 17-year-olds holding their own on the men's stage. Pretty impressive. Aiden with a nice piece of defending for World Class. We will have another long throw coming. Danko showing just a fantastic throw. Just a bullet that he gets all the way into the center of the box. Here it comes. Gets it at pace into the middle. Oh! Yeah, it looks like that came off. A Hawks forward or Hawks defender coming in. Might have been Vestergaard going up and over and out. Goal kick coming. World Class in no hurry. Gets it out. Oh, almost finds Dino in the middle. World Class does get it. Looking for Junior here on the outside. Henry D'Amico played outside. Oh, keeper with a bad giveaway. Junior tries to take it and win it. Oh, gets it up and over. Boy, it was tough to say whether the first one, I think that was the actual soccer crossbar.
I think it was. I think maybe Franco got a touch on that and it just floated up there for a minute.
Yeah, Junior played that from about 30 yards out. Really had him beat. It just hit. And then the rebound did hit the football crossbar, which of course, folks, is out of play.
Yes, that second rebound there for sure.
But nobody really seemed to know and kind of was stopping. Big Benny Keita on it, looking for Peter O, up over the top. Yellow card. Ryan Hall going after it.
Yeah, with all this
Daniel,
arguing.
number 7 there, has been all over the ref all night and arguing with the other team. Kofi tried to pick it up. You know, he's been kind of playing with them all night and taking his time and waiting to the last second. He's going to draw that, and then a little extra dramatics, I think, Josh, going down. But there was contact, so I think the card's good.
Yeah, I think as the keeper, if you can wait that long and get the attacker to bite in, you know, without losing it, obviously, and remaining in possession. But
I'll tell you, as a coach, I want my keeper to just collect it securely. I want them to collect it coming forward, then they have it. Situations like that, they work sometimes, but I've seen them go horribly wrong. Now we're in a 3-0 game, so if he loses it, it's not going to be the end of the world. But he also invited contact that I don't think he needed to. But it worked to their advantage.
Yeah, definitely
Took
more
another
risky.
2 or 3 minutes off the clock. Again, a very confident 16-year-old in Kofi, tending the goal for this world-class team. Heading into a men's high amateur semi-pro final game next week with the way things are going now. Should be a great game with them and Yins. Or Yinzers.
And both sides going through in these semifinals, seemingly for the time being, world-class winner with the clean sheet. If both sides going into that final are able to keep a clean sheet, apologies, counterattack here for the Hawks.
But excellent point, Josh. Yeah, neither the defense wins championships. They've said that for years. So yeah, good pickup on your part, Josh. Foul. Hawks will get an opportunity right here. I would say this one's almost a must-have, Josh.
If you're going to have any of them, you need this one.
Yeah. World class, in no hurry to back up to the 10 yards.
And again, like you've said all night, Matt, keeping almost everybody behind the ball on every defensive setup for world class tonight.
Yeah. 10 of 11 players are within 10 yards of the goal, Josh, to your point. Okay, Kamara on it. Almost for certain a strike on goal. Oh, hits it, just side netting. So we will have a goal kick coming out. Hawks able to win the header. Kamara on it. Nice little flick up over the top. Excuse me, that's to Kamara. Slots it across. Oh, not quite able to collect it. Mordiko's on it. Deflecting. Well shielded by Junior.
Done, Aiden.
All arguing is caused to no effect. Was a nice piece of defending. Was able to just kind of cut off the space and get in front of him. Hall thought he was entitled to that. Referee says no. Coming out. Initially by the Hawks, but off the back of world class, off a player's head. Hawks back into the attack. Looking for an opportunity. Spin. Kamara on it. Loses it. World class up. Dino trying to flick it forward. That was Jonathan who was trying to flick it up too. Not quite able to get it up. Again, world class, just real happy with any balls not going towards their own goal right now. Anything taking 10 seconds is good in their book. Kamara trying to pull a spin, well defended. Junior bangs it. Mordika able to save it. In the hall has Peter O sliding in the middle. Oh, it looked like he was trying to go behind him, the Kamara. Not a bad idea, but well defended. Ball slid back by Dankov all the way back to Savastano, who quickly gets it up. Vestergaard on the ball, playing the long ball, trying to find Peter O. This world-class team just not being beat with those long balls, Josh. So many guys in defense. There's one, oh, slotted in. Peter O open in the middle.
I had many of those tonight, Peter. Just ball right fizzed into his head. Able to get under it, just not under it enough.
Now the flag did come up, and as a forward, you want to get over it when you can. Offensive headers, you want to head down. Defensive headers, you want to head out. He's trying to drive that into the upper corner post. Yeah, up and over, but the flag had gone up, Josh, for offside. So had Peter finally been able to put a finish in, still would not have counted.
It's one thing World Class Premier have held their line very well. I know Peter's main game is that hold-up play, but as well as getting in behind, using that big frame of his and just fighting on those defenders one-on-one.
Junior playing a beautiful ball into Dino. Not quite in the hurry that he was in the first half. Oh, slides it through. Finds Jerry, gets it in. Oh, we have an excellent save. Just slotted out for a corner. Dino just proven to be just so dangerous tonight. Looked like he might take it, instead slotted it across. That one slotted in the middle to find Dino and just headed up over top.
I mean, just to go back to that earlier pass, Matt, I don't think anyone on the pitch, nor us up here, saw that besides Dino.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was really something special. He's got great vision. Him and Jonathan certainly finding each other up there. All right, world class. Fighting for possession, able to win it back, slotting it out here. Up over the top to Dino. Dino gets a touch. Oh, does an excellent job. Gets that to Jerry. Slides across. Not able to find his man there. Excuse me, Jonathan. Again, folks, we only got first names. So we appreciate you being patient with us tonight. But thankfully, Josh, the rain stopped and we were able to get our sheets back out and be able to call out some names, give some credit to some guys.
Absolutely.
Keto comes busting through, rips a shot well. It was about 25 yards out and got some pace on it. Kofi able to collect it going down pretty easily.
Albeit all these Hawks chances and possession, I'll say Kofi, if he gets this clean sheet, it'll feel deserved.
Yeah, I think without a doubt.
Let's go.
Certainly something that the team, world-class team, can be proud of a clean sheet. It was team defending all night. All right, that pass intercepted, coming in, slotted through, trying to find Kamara, was it Kamara, but trying to find him, not able to. That was Jordan Gray out in there on the outside. All right, now they get it across the hall. This Hawks team still working. Hall trying to get the left foot cross in. Gets deflected. Played back out. Hawks will get it back. Mordika gets it in, but once again, headed out. Seems like a rinse and repeat, Josh. We've been saying that all night.
Clear their lines very well, world class.
Dino on it. Takes a little bit of a bump. We could kind of see that he was going to go down here sooner than later.
Great strength there to hold it up off those two Hawks defenders there.
Reed back into the game, number 18 for the Hawks. Nice piece of defending up over the top for Danko. Danko winning it again, banging it out. World Class not able to collect that. I believe that's Andres out there, 23. Kamara excellent job, been on the ball all night. Had a couple opportunities, not quite able to finish. Certainly created some things. But in the end of the night, no points for creativity, just for finishing. That was Junior stepping up, getting a foot on it, deflecting it out for World Class. Again, tick, 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 time goes.
Junior, like you're saying, the other 16-year on this side, he's definitely not looked out of place.
No, he's held his own for sure. Certainly not be intimidated. Even earned himself a card with a couple of choice words to Mr. Referee. That was Kamara coming through. He's going to get a talk. I don't see the card out. Really was an excellent piece of shielding by Pato. Was able to get it, turn away from the defense. Kamara's only avenue in was through him.
Yeah, this world-class premier midfield has absolutely shown the physicality. Dino's taking on everybody tonight. He's trying to take on the referee, Matt.
Yeah, I think he just nutmegged him. Again, a couple years ago, the referee was considered in play. Now if it hits it, it's a drop ball to the team that last had possession. Kamara not quite able to hold it. Does get it back. Gets a flick down the line. But we're in a 1-on-5. World Class still defending in numbers. And they're back. They've got 10 guys behind the ball again. Have some space on the outside. Just not able to connect.
Yeah,
so we're just a little bit outside, trying to find Mordika making the run in. I'm sorry, Josh, what was that?
No, but just to your point, like you said, Matt, it's been an absolute team defending here. I know Kofi's, like I said, he's been great in goal, but everybody's absolutely getting back every single time, every single defensive moment for World Class here.
So we're in the 89th minute. We just saw the official look like it was 4 minutes added on. Again, that's a minimum of 4. Coaches always love to yell, you said 4 and it said 4.5. It's a minimum of 4. They're free to add what else they need to from there. Throwing the World Class, just trying to see this thing through, trying to get out without any injuries, without any additional cards. Certainly don't want to take a red card and lose a man for a final. So they're going to play this smart. The Hawks still going after it, but at this point I think it's more just to try to end on a good note. Oh, fantastic ball. Finding Junior open on the outside. Nice little stop and start move. Slides it across, but nobody home. But World Class will certainly take that, Josh. They're just hanging back. They're going to come back and defend. Up over the top, Peter O. Again, that second defender just being so important for World Class tonight. For those kind of new to the game, first defender is the one on the ball. Second defender is one behind, also called pressure cover. Third defender is referred to as balance, usually just horizontal to the second defender. They've done such a great job just supporting each other in defense all night. Now playing back across. Andre's just kind of knocking it around. Yeah, we see the 4-minute mark put up. So we're right at that 90th minute, just into the 91st. So 4 minutes minimum left. 3 goals in 4 minutes is asking a lot, Josh, but you never know. But this one would need to come immediately. Hawks again into the attack. Well defended and losing it back. Hawks player goes down. The ref says play on. Pato playing it. Takes a little bit of a bump. Johnson fighting hard, gives Pato a little bit of a bump, goes down, gets the foul. Junior on the ball, showing his speed, a little bit of creativity. Tries to find Dino in the middle, not able to. Andres on it. Pato on it. Nice little spin. A little bit around the world action going there. The Hawks still showing good possession. That one's given away. Pato gets it in. Might be an appropriate end of our night if Dino can get the goal or set one up. Knocked out by the Hawks. Junior takes the throw, gets it in. There's Kevin number 11 that had it momentarily for world class. Andres on the ball, just going to knock it back and around. Finds his man, we're going out to the outside. Making the Hawks chase, going all the way back to Kofi. Kofi will bang this hard forward. The flag stays down. Oh, great piece of defending from behind. Jordan Gray ran a long way. As a coach, you have to love that. World class, getting an attack. Dino in, the flag does go up. Dino's flick would have been up and over anyway. Just about a minute to go into the 4th minute of stoppage time. Ball played up over the top. Pato get it. World class showing attack. He is off. See Vestergaard trying to get a sub. He's hurting. Just a minute to go though. Throw-in going for the Hawks. World class still arguing about throw-in. Up 3 goals with 30 seconds to go.
Shows that mentality, that fighting mentality going until the last minute here. World class.
Devon Barnes back into the game for Vestergaard. Looks like he pulled or strained. Potentially a groin muscle or hamstring. Really played an excellent game tonight. Going to be a frustrating ending for all these Hawks. But to your point, the teams that did not allow their opponents to score, you don't give up a goal, you can't lose. World class banging it up over top. And there we have the final whistle of the night. This world class team will walk away the victors in a 3-0 win and will face the Yinzers next week for the APL final. We hope that you're able to join us for that, folks. Josh, final thoughts to take us home tonight?
I mean, great match from World Class. Like we've said all night, Matt, they've defended extremely resilient, getting 9-10 men behind the ball every time there's a defensive moment. Absolutely clinical in front of goal, and like you've noted a couple times, is not for a lack of effort, nor possession, nor chances for the Hawks, just not as clinical in front of net tonight as World Class was. But again, we'll be signing out tonight. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you could drop a like, if you could subscribe, share with your friends, anything. But me and Matt will be signing off tonight, and goodbye.
Thank you, folks. Lots of great action. Join us in weeks to come.